This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Sacramento Kings. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And that's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day one is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my favorite days of the year. These fans have waited all summer to see their teams back in action, and you can feel the joy throughout the league.
Now here's Beasley, and it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Garcia's shot is good.
He's twisting that defender into knots. Some move right there.
Ridnour with it. He's guarded by Udrih. Here's the screen. Ridnour kicks to Love. Pocket 6. And good that time.
And that touch around the rim is just great from Love.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Garcia passes to Cousins. Shoots over Pekovic. Cousins, no good. Here's Minnesota. And Beasley, here we go. And Cousins comes over to help. Love with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Evans feeling it out a bit. Pass to Green.
Got to be careful how you defend him, or else he will draw the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Kings, Dante Green. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Both free throws good from Green. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pekovic passes to Beasley. Pekovic with the screen for Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. A floater. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Evans outside with the drive. Green with a screen on Ridnour. Here's Udrih. Rebounded by Pekovic.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Beasley outside. Pekovic with the screen for Beasley. Back to Pekovic. And he gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Evans outside. Pass to Udrih. Garcia against Beasley. Steps back. Kicks it out to Garcia. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. To the inside. And Love throws it down.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Here's Udrih following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Cousins. To the paint. Here's Garcia. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Garcia's got his second bucket.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Love dishes to Beasley. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Evans. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Cousins. Banked in off the glass.
And we saw this at Kentucky. Cousins takes up so much space in there, and he's already developed a number of go-to moves.
Wallace with it. Guarded by Green. Love the pass to Beasley. Back to Love. Minnesota again turning it over.
And checking out the numbers for Udrih, how he did last season. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Here's Udrih. And Cousins kicks to Evans. And it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Pekovic.
And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. You had to be ready to get back in a hurry, or this team would run it down your throat.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. Here's Cousins. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Beasley dishes to Ridnour. Back to Beasley. Ridnour kicks to Beasley. Over Garcia. No good from Beasley. And so Udrih will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. This is the first they're seeing of the Timberwolves here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
You got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for Cousins, he has all the tools needed to be a star, but it's going to come down to maturity and controlling that temper.
So he gets them both. Here is Ridnour. Still yet to score. To the middle. Here's Love. That's good. And it's Ridnour picking up the assist.
And the big man, Love, setting that screen so that he can slip it and get in scoring position.
The Kings leading. And here's Evans. There's the drive. Count that one.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. On its way from Beasley for 2. Green with the rebound.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's Udrih. He's guarded by Ridnour. Cousins, no one around him. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And talk about aggressive. He did not hesitate for a second off the catch.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Minnesota. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Take a look at Ridnour. Deadly on the stripes. Someone you do not want to foul.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Love inside. Guarded by Green. Brewer off the mark there with the three-point shot. On offense, here are the Kings. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Cousins with a screen on Love. Evans goes in, and the shot goes in. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ridnour passes to Milicic. Down low, here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And so Paul Westphal calls time. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Coming up for now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Love. Azar Hayward comes in for Michael Beasley. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Brewer. And it's Telfair in for Luke Ridnour. Sacramento with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Jeter. Left side Jackson. Over in the corner Landry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. And it's Jeter missing. The Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Now Telfair. Shot from free throw range. Here's Milicic, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Milicic doing a nice job throwing his weight around. Perfect positioning on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Landry. Jackson with the screen. On the wing, Jackson. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Kings lead by 6.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Here is Telfair. Nothing on the board. Milicic goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now, here is Landry. Pass to Jackson. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Telfair, the pass to Milicic. That one misses.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Head dishes to Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Ellington with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Now Telfair inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Darko with the throwdown. I love it when he pounds it like that.
Kings leading now by 4. Pass to Head. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Milicic. On the wing, Ellington. He has yet to score. Here is Telfair.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Rebound by the Kings. Jeter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here is Telfair. Pass to Milicic. Stolen by Jackson. Jeter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And the first one at the line is good. One falls, so he hits both of them.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Hayward, that falls. Great assist by Sebastian Telfair.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Jeter. 1:03 left to play in the first. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Timberwolves trail by 6. Hayward kicks to Tolliver. Now Telfair. Nothing on the board. Pass to Milicic. Over Jackson. Rebounded by Jackson. And so here's Sacramento. Head passes to Lamb. Can't hit from in close. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here is Tolliver, stolen by Jackson. Here's Jeter. Pass to Caspi. Now, here is Landry. And the rejection by Milicic. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys. for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Unfortunately, 2009 first overall pick Blake Griffin missed all of last season with a knee injury.
And thankfully, he is back this year. Griffin is an incredible athlete, already one of the best dunkers in the league. I cannot wait to get a full season of his talent.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Garrett. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wright. Outside, Garcia. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So it's Minnesota now. Sacramento making their last shot. There's the 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Sacramento. That game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Smith after the Kings pick up 2. There's the pick. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Head. That one's in, his first shot this game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Hager. Still scoreless.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the right side. Whiteside sets the pick for Garcia. Pass to Whiteside. And now Minnesota on the fast break. White against Hayward. Here's Garrett. And Whiteside sends it back.
What a denial. He was right on cue with that block.
Here is Ed. To the wing right side. Right, the pass to Head. It's good. Head's got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In 4th, the Timberwolves. 5th best, the Kings.
And this is a battle today between 2 teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to Milicic. And here is Ellington. 4 on the clock. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Sacramento leading by 11. Evans outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And free throw good from Evans. And he makes the first but misses the second. Timberwolves trail by 12. Ridnour with it. No scoring in this one. Ellington finds Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Evans with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Jeter. Cousins inside. Pekovic is there. Count it. Cousins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pekovic passes to Beasley. Pekovic with the screen for Beasley. Shoots over Garcia. No good from Beasley. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Garcia dishes to Evans. Green. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And the Kings lead by 16.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Ridnour. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Sacramento with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. Clock at 6. Here's Evans. Ellington grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ridnour kicks to Pekovic. To the inside. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Beasley.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so Paul Westphal calls time. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Minnesota making a switch here. Tolliver's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Jackson, he's checked in for Francisco Garcia. Now here's Evans. Ellington defending. Evans kicks to Jackson. Cousins inside. Working on Milicic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here is Ridnour. Hasn't made one yet. It's Beasley on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Goes up the baseline. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Cousins has got 10 points in the game.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Out to the right wing. Pass to Ellington. It's Beasley on the wing. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They'd love to get more help from him offensively right now.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And if you want to score in the NBA, it's not easy. You have to make those tough contested shots like that one.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kevin Love's checked in for Milicic. Martin comes in for Michael Beasley. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Wayne Ellington. That's good from Ridnour. Sacramento leading by 11. Pass to Caspi. On the wing, Jackson. Evans outside. Fires for 3. Ridnour with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Tolliver. Now Brewer lets it go from deep. No good on the shot.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Jackson kicks to Evans. There's the pick. Going inside, and Evans with a stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here is Ridnour. The Kings getting the bucket. Pass to Brewer. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Kings. Now Udrih. Scoreless thus far. Jackson. It's hauled in by Tolliver. Now here's Ridnour. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Kings leading now by 11. Evans outside. It's tipped.
And, you know, this is really what Brewer does quite well, extending out nicely and swatting away shots.
Ridnour passes to Love. Here is Caspi. Here's Evans. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Ridnour dishes to Brewer. Here is Tolliver, guarded by Jackson. Love gets to Ridnour. The 19-foot shot. Head ball. Clean assist by Love. Ridnour's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves. And so Paul Westphal calls time. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Elliott. Landry comes in for Jackson. Antoine Wright's checked in for Evans. And Luther Head subbed in for Udrich. Minnesota on D. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Head. Six on the shot clock. Right outside. And Caspi kicks to Head. Off target with his three. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Love.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
1:19 left now here in the second. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Pass to Ager. Hayward on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's a pick by Love to the paint. And Love throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Now, Wright. Out left to the wing. Caspi passes to Wright. 5 to shoot. Here's Head. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Love with the bucket.
Hey, a big with nice post moves and a reliable outside shot. That's the versatility of Kevin Love, and that total package is coming up big tonight.
Here is Head. Pass to Landry, and stolen by Love. Here's Telfair. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Kings ahead, up by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Evans outside. To the inside. And there's Green on the assist by Evans. Green's got the first bucket of the third here for the Kings. Pass to Brewer. Love outside. Over Green, and it's Love missing.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Evans finds Udrih, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Nikola Pekovic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The Kings have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Free throw good, Udrih. Udrih hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Pekovic passes to Beasley. Pekovic with a screen. Looking to end his cold spell. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And that one misses. Kings leading now by 7. Garcia dishes to Udrih. Six to shoot. Pass to Cousins. Shoots over Pekovic. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 12 in the game.
Cousins showing what he can do. Don't be surprised if he starts doing this on a nightly basis.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. With the step back, Beasley kicks to Brewer. To the wing on the left. Here's Pekovic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Pekovic has got his second basket.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Here's Udrih. Following the basket by Nikola Pekovic. Outside, Garcia. Here's Cousins. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Pass to Brewer. Now here's Pekovic. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Beasley, just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Evans. Kings leading now by 9. Udrih finds Evans. Pass to Cousins. Evans inside. Covered by Brewer. Evans right side over Brewer. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Pass to Cousins.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
To the middle. Here's Beasley. Takes it off the glass. Now just a 5-point Sacramento lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Udrich, the pass to Evans. Here's Green. He's guarded by Love. Floats it up for Cousins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, big frame, but the rookie Cousins can get off the ground when he wants to.
Timberwolves have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Coming up the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Some changes for Minnesota. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Tolliver comes in for Kevin Love. And Ellington is subbed in for Corey Brewer. Beasley up top. Back to Tolliver. Beasley outside. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. At one point, they led by 16. Out to the right wing. Here's Udrich. It's good. And now a 9-point Kings lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And they were in the upper half of the league in terms of points in transition. They preferred the tempo to be quick and to play in the open floor.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. Free throw good, Green. And a lot of head coaching changes, Greg, coming into this season in all. 8 teams with the new voice in charge.
And last year, a lot of turnover as well. By the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me, Kevin, to see those changes extend to over half the league's teams. It's kind of part of the job.
Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Terry looking over the floor. Now, here's Ridnour. He's guarded by Udrih. Milicic, no luck. The Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Evans outside. Down low, Cousins, and the rejection by Milicic.
And getting his timing just right on the rejection. Milicic making his presence felt on the defensive end.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming out.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
So he comes up empty at the line. Sacramento leading by 10. And the layup's good off the glass. Garcia's got 6 points.
Those fast break points are key. They come easier than scoring against the set defense.
For Minnesota, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Tolliver. Here is Ellington on the wing. Terry. They need this. Rebounded by Elliott. Kings have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And Weber throws it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, here's Ridnour. Defense is right there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Tyreke Evans. He had a strong showing last season. He's averaged 20 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
And the first one drops.
And the number one advantage Milicic has out there is his size. And he does a good job in general putting it to good use.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Telfair's checked in. And then for Sacramento, Caspi, he's checked in for Garcia. And Luther Head subbed in for Evans. Here's Jeter. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Now Telfair, still yet to score. Pass to Ellington on the wing. Terry. Back to Ellington. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the call on the shot and sends him to the line.
At the line for the Kings, Elliott. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
No good on that one. And the Kings will go for a different look here. And he can't hit the second.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket. Udrih with the excellent feed that time.
Here is Telfair. He's guarded by Udrih. Now Telfair still without a basket. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Elliott. Elliott's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Cousins. Terry against Green. Terry the pass to Telfair. It's stolen by Green. Kicks it out to Garcia. And here is Cousins. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Over to the left wing. Garcia inside. Working on Milicic. Back to Green. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Telfair. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Cousins. Kicks it out to Garcia. Good on the 3-point shot. Garcia's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Timberwolves trail by 19. And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Pass to Milicic. Back to Hayward. Here is Telfair. Hasn't made one yet. He doesn't hit that one.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And that one's good. Right.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
1:50 left to play here in the third. Hayward outside to the right side. Here's Hager, guarded by Wright. Here's Milicic, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This has got to be pleasing to Milicic's teammates because he's on a roll right now because he's in attack mode.
To the left wing. Here is Ed. The three. Another three for Sacramento.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Stolen by Landry. A wide open look here for Wright. And the 3 off target. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Out to the wing. Pass to Milicic. Here's Hager. Just 5 to shoot. Telfair, the pass to Milicic. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Kings leading now by 20. Outside Landry. Now Caspi for the 3. It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Hager. Shot clock at 5. Milicic. And Whiteside sends it back. And so it's Sacramento in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Ridnour passes to Pekovic. Now Brewer, guarded by Garcia. Brewer dishes to Ellington. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Over Green. A shot by Ellington, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Pass to Cousins. Rebound, Minnesota. Pekovic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the wing right side. Now Love. Over Landry. Love can't hit.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Here's Udrich. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Garcia can't get it to go. Minnesota shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pekovic finds Brewer. And Clark, this summer, the 1960 and 1992 U.S. men's basketball teams both inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Both teams were undefeated, winning by over 42 points on average. But the world is starting to catch up after some disastrous finishes. Nice to see the U.S. back on track with 2 straight gold medals in Beijing and Turkey.
Now, here is Landry. That's good. And it's Udrich with the assist that time. Udrich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Ridnour with it. Pass to Ellington. Love outside. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
Here's Udrich. Outside Landry. Back to Udrich. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Shoots over Pekovic. No good from Cousins. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Love the pass to Pekovic. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cousins has got 11 rebounds in the game. Garcia against Love. They kick it out to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19, and Udrih gets it to go.
The name of the game, put the ball in the basket. Nice job doing exactly that.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Coming up the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on.
Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Minnesota. Beasley comes in for Brewer. Evans, he's checked in for Sacramento. Minnesota shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Inside, and the dunk by Love.
Keeping those eyes up court always leads to good things.
Here's Udrih. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's stolen by Milicic. To the middle, and stolen by Garcia. Out left to the wing. Evans outside. And this summer, Greg, a lot of big-name free agents moving around.
And, Kevin, we saw the Knicks make a big move for Amari Stoudemire and Carlos Boozer going to the Bulls. So some musical chairs at that power forward spot.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Ellington, covered by Evans. Love inside. He's against Garcia. Ridnour from outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the three by Minnesota. Here's Garcia. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Ridnour passes to Milicic. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Beasley kicks it to Ridnour. Clock at 6. Milicic. That's good. And it's Ridnour picking up the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Udrih, the pass to Cousins. And the rejection by Milicic.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. He refused to let that thing get through.
Ridnour kicks to Love. All sorts of time, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Kings leading now by 15. Green with a screen on Ridman. Green left side. Udrich for three. Love grabs the board. Love's got 8 rebounds in this game. Beasley, the pass to Ridnour. Down low. And the dunk by Love.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Ridnour following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. It's a pick by Love. Ellington from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ellington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Paul Westphal calls time. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for Wayne Ellington. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Udrich. Cousins inside. Working on Milicic. Cousins with a screen on Ridman. 5 on the clock. Udrich dishes to Garcia. From the top of the key. Rebounded by Milicic. Milicic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Fader on the way. Count that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Beasley.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Pass to Cousins. Over Milicic. Bank shot. No good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And stolen by Cousins. Here's Udrich. He's guarded by Ridnour. Good work there as it goes.
Right in the heart of that defense. Found a way to convert.
Now, here's Ridnour. He's guarded by Udrich. Love right side. Good. And the assist goes to Ridnour. Ridnour's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Pass to Cousins. Green breaking loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Cousins was so dominant in college. We're seeing that strength carry over into the league.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Cousins.
An obvious upside to DeMarcus Cousins. This is a rookie with the gifts and skills. And given the proper focus, this guy could be one of the best.
Corey Brewer's checked in for Minnesota. Carl Landry's checked in for Sacramento. And Cousins drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 11. Evans on the double team. And here is Brewer. Love in the post. Covered by Evans. 5 to shoot. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Smart to guard Milicic, so close inside, but he does have the size to go right through the contact.
No good.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Beasley. Love. Oh, hits the putback.
Good work by Love using his size right there to grab the loose ball and then find his own look at the basket.
Evans, a screen on Ridden. Now, here's Cousins. He's guarded closely. Landry with the screen. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's Riddenauer. Sacramento making their last shot. Beasley. Got it to go off the glass.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for the Timberwolves. .36 left in the fourth quarter. Layup, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Beasley. Lays it in off the window.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Udrich scanning the floor. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And he just fills up the middle. Cousins not looking like a rook inside.
Now Beasley. Takes the three. Not that time. It won't go. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Landry. Just 5 to shoot.
Timberwolves foul. Corey Brewer. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Kings, Carl Landry taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Embracing the spotlight, Love is a premier talent who welcomes the chance to connect in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting to the Kings, Tyreke Evans at the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Timberwolves call timing. They're trailing by 7. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
Here's Love. Beasley outside. Now, here's Ridnow. He's guarded by Udrih, and it misses. Now here's Evans. So the Kings win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.